Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cabela's, Cuddyback, America's Best Bowstrings, Drake Non-Typical, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, Hoyman Tree Saws, Lone Wolf Tree Stands, Nikon, Ozonics, Redneck Blinds, RTP Outdoors, Spot Hog Releases, Wasp Archery, Viking Solutions, and Realtree.
Hello and welcome to Midwest Whitetail, the Heartland. It's the afternoon of October 28th here, and as you can probably hear and see whenever Thad does a pan, it's really windy here today. I'm going to say temps are probably in the upper 50s, and we got a strong northwest wind. Instead of sitting on our food plot today and just in the tree that we'd be blowing around like no other, I decided to come down to a spot that I used to hunt on this farm all the time, and has a lot of good oak trees, and I'm hoping that these deer are moving through here out of the wind instead of up on the feed plot tonight. We're gonna get fastened up here and hopefully this wind dies down, you know, a little bit less than what it is now if we get a deer coming through. So stick with us. Let's get into the tree. You got the tree? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm wondering. Unless his mama just cleaning up baby. Boy, that thing just came in. He's just moseying down in here in the creek, and I grunted a couple times at him, and he didn't act like he heard it, but it made him come right up this ditch that and I walked in on the south side of this ditch. He's walking up through here eating the acorns the whole time, and we got a small buck working behind us to the south here, and them does were over coming down this trail over here on the other side, and this is this pretty cool buck that I just dropped. He's probably literally only 50, 60 yards from where he come up out of the ditch. I'm excited about this one. It's been a while since we've put one on the ground, so this is going to be a great start. That shot a doe last night. I come in here and for sitting this side of the farm in probably 3 years and able to get this deer harvested, and we still got vacation starting the first week in November, so should be a fun ride for us. So we'll give him a little bit of time, and then we'll get everything wrapped up in the tree, and we'll go down and try to recover this big boy. Big old body on him. Has a lot of character, beautiful flyers. Well, here he is. We got to him. Like I said, that was a pretty easy track job. I watched him go down. He's definitely a buck that has a lot of character. And like I said, he's been hanging out with the 5x3. He's been up here hitting on my horizontal rub, and this is the first time I seen him on the hoof. It's been about 3 years since Thad and I've actually put a buck on the ground, and nothing better than to actually have one that you've been following a little bit with, and we're both on the board ready for the rut to kick in full swing and get on some more mature deer. So thanks again for joining in on Midwest Whitetail, the Heartland, and we'll catch you again.
Welcome back. We just got into the spot that we're going to be hunting tonight. On our way in, we actually bumped about 120-inch heat point in the doe right where we thought there might be some deer bedded. We made our way in here pretty quietly, and we're pretty positive those are only 2 deer that we bumped. However, they are combining on the backside of this other bedding area, and just as soon as we got to our spot, they bumped 4 does that ran off to our east and then back down south of us into the wetlands. And then about 5 minutes ago, we had a buck come running through from the bedding area. He was probably about 20 yards away and had no idea we were here. Hopefully there's still some deer left in there and the farmers haven't bumped them all out. Just gonna sit here and hopefully more will come out into the field.
Well, we just got back to the shop, and what an awesome hunt it was. Basically, I mean, we couldn't do an interview out in the field or a closer just because there's so many deer out in the field. We actually had my buddy Randy came out and drove out and was able to clear the field for us so we can slip out of there.
It was probably my most exciting hunt so far. I actually got to see a buck posture up and start fighting with another one. Saw a really nice deer chasing does around all night.
That big 10-point, he actually chased does about 300 yards. He was checking about every single doe in the field, and unfortunately, he ended up checking the does that were sticking around right in front of us about 20 yards, but he checked them right after legal shooting light, and he was about 30 yards away. So, well, I don't know. We know he's in the area. We know that's definitely a killable deer. He's been out there a couple nights in a row now, and I assume a few nights before that. So I know we're probably going to give him a rest tomorrow night and then try and get back after him this weekend. We'll see. I don't know. We'll be excited to get back in there, let it sit and rest, and hopefully we can get him this weekend. But thank you guys for watching Midwest Whitetail, the Heartland Show.
All right, it's the evening of October 29th. Justin and I, we weren't really decided on whether we're gonna hunt tonight or not, but I checked some Cuddy Link cards on here today, and last 2 days we've had a couple of daytime pictures of a couple of our shooters back in the timber here. For some reason they haven't made it up to the food plot during daylight that I'm aware of for any pictures, but they're really close. Moon time's great. We're kind of got a high pressure, and we figured, hey, why not? It is so close to things getting going. A lot of the pictures are bucks now, and you can just kind of tell that some bucks are bumping does and so forth. So we came in here on the food plot tonight. We got the decoy set out. He's about 32 yards, and hopefully anything walks out of this back corner or up front, it's gonna work right through our window here and get a good shot. So we'll hopefully be able to see something and have some action.
All right, guys, well, we just got back to the truck. Unfortunately, we couldn't do a closing interview in the tree this evening. As you see, we actually had our #1 hit lister come out tonight, Deuces. We were set up on a tree line on the food plot, about halfway down it. We brought the decoy in tonight specifically kind of for this reason. Bucks like to pop out about any point on that food plot, and we just thought that we could possibly get them to commit to the decoy and get him within bow range. He ended up coming out and pushed a couple does, started feeding. We grunted, we rattled, we snort wheezed, and for some reason he was not ready to make that commitment to the decoy tonight. So then he ended up feeding up a little bit and bedding down in the end of the food plot. And so we were stuck. We couldn't do anything. It got dark. He was still there. So we ended up calling the neighbor. He got my truck. He came down. He picked us up. The deer obviously ran off as he saw the truck come down. So we got out clean, which was a good thing. So that's why we kind of got back to the truck to do this interview. But it's really close. Obviously went in there with the intentions to see that deer, and worked out great. But unfortunately, we just couldn't get a crack at him tonight. So weather looks good. We're going to get after him this weekend, and hopefully we'll get in bow range and get him in on the dirt. So hey, thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail, the Heartland.